he'll put his dollar in to do the build. He's got as much motivation now as us.
The main challenge is going to be Vicky and those 3 little boys living in that house.
Located just 20 minutes south of Denver, Littleton is a family neighborhood surrounded by nature.
We have 3 boys. Kai, our little surprise that came along about a year and 3 months ago. And then we have Devon, he's 10 and a half. And Connor, he is 13 and a half.
With an estimated 300 days of sunshine a year, Chris and Vicky uprooted their family, left their British homeland, and settled here in this 2,000 square foot house.
We could not have afforded this type of house living where we live in the United Kingdom. The minute we pulled up outside this house, there was a good feel about it.
Yeah.
And when you walked into the house, it felt like a home. It fitted our way of thinking of life with sort of 2 stories, a family room, kitchen, a big backyard.
This is mine and my older brother's clubhouse. Sometimes I do my homework in here, so I'm not distracted by everything.
Go, go, go!
But Chris just accepted a new job in Texas, so now they need to sell their much-loved home.
It's going to be difficult. I mean, we have got a huge amount of friends here. We've got a great network.
Besides leaving good friends behind, this is a tough time to sell in Colorado, recently labeled the foreclosure capital of the United States. Their 60s home needs a real overhaul to stand out in this market.
Kitchen, a little dated by today's standards, linoleum floor. The basement may feel a bit like walking into a time warp because nothing has been done here since the early 60s when it was built.
Upstairs are 4 bedrooms, but only 1 bathroom for the family to share.
This is our eldest boy's room. Very recently just redecorated this room.
These are Devon's turtles.
Always remind me of meat pies for some reason.
In here is my room and my little brother Kai's room.
This is our bedroom. There's no master bath, but being from England, you really don't have that kind of thing, so it didn't bother us.
But Lynn, their agent, knows what Americans like.
The house that I live in is over 30 years old, and it even has a bathroom in the master.
The missing ensuite is the bare minimum. This home needs a complete remodel.
Realistically, if we didn't do anything to the house at all, we could probably put it on the market for $250. However, if we go for the bigger build and really upgrade the whole house, we can really push it out to maybe $380, $390.
Lynn suggests Chris and Vicky hire Todd as the contractor.
It's a no-cost remodel. We use all of our money to come in and remodel their house, stage their house, and then move the house through the market faster, and then we split the profits in the end.
It's a lot of work to supervise a remodel. So to have somebody else do it, use his money, I think it's awesome. It's going to be my secret weapon.
But it's a gamble.
This is the first time I've worked with Todd.
Today, Lynn and Todd arrive, holding a remodel plan with a $60,000 price tag.
When we come into a house, we are usually tearing down walls to open it up because that's how new construction is built.
Yes.
You know, buyers want an open floor plan.
Do you think this home is something that you can work with and have it be profitable for you?
If we have a $355,000 sales price, then we can both, I think, make some money. Anything above that is just icing.
For everyone to profit from this venture, they plan to list at $385,000, guaranteeing $230,000 for the homeowners. The surplus from the sale will absorb the reno costs, and the remainder will be shared between Todd and the home sellers.
We're going to move a couple of walls, add a master bathroom, and also possibly add a second bay to the garage.
Importantly, he'll put his dollar in to do the build. So he's got as much motivation now as us to make sure the job is done well, on time, to quality.
I think the main challenge is going to be Vicky and those 3 little boys living in that house during that remodel. That's what I think.
It could be a little crazy.
In this foreclosure market, it's a risky proposition to remodel, then try and sell the home in less than 6 months.
I haven't seen many houses here for more than 300 plus, and the ones that have been have taken a long time to sell. So I'm just hoping that, they've got it priced right.
Coming up, Chris is on a business trip. And Vicky's stuck living in a demolition zone.
It's just scary when people start knocking down walls in your house.
Are you looking forward to Texas?
No.
No?
Chris got a new job in another state. Now the family has less than 6 months to sell the home and relocate.
Is there only one bathroom up here?
Yeah, right here. Our hope is to spend $50,000 to $60,000 in a remodel and put it on the market for $380,000.
Today, Lynn's colleagues preview the home before the overhaul.
Do the comps in the neighborhood merit a $385 price?
The ones that have been redone, yes.
So this house, it's on a very nice lot. The inside requires a lot of work. It'll be very expensive to get that work done. The question is, will this neighborhood support the price of $385,000?
The family plans to live in the basement during the renos, which can only complicate things.
It's going to be a strain, I think, for the family.
The holiday season is over, and Todd's here to review the start dates for the remodel and staging.
I had down as a start date of February 27th.
That's probably a little too late. How long do you think that the build-out's going to take?
I think 10 weeks is probably very safe.
I just hope that you guys will have this house priced right to sell. As long as it's sold by the end of May, and then we leave.
With the move-out day of May 30th, Todd agrees to start renovations the following Monday.
It's going to be crazy, I think. Me and the boys have to move downstairs into the basement while they're up here working.
I'm excited about what he's going to do, and the time frame he's going to get it done in. Don't grow up like him.
This weekend, Chris and Vicky need to clear every room on the first and second floor so Todd's demolition crew can start tearing down walls on Monday.
Grab a chair, it's rock and roll.
Just cleaning up the mess before the bigger mess happens. Just the reality started to hit him now.
Moving the family down into the basement is a huge undertaking. It'll only be really crowded on weekends, though, because Chris starts training for his new job and will be out of town from Monday to Friday.
Of course, you're going to be leaving.
Well, naturally.
Yes.
I get it all in motion and then I run. I'm not daft.
I don't know. That's why you leave. Yeah, right. Earth to Devon, come
Dad,
on.
can you pass me some shoes? They're just by your side. Thank you.
Do you have your ticket and everything and your car booked?
Yep.
Chris is off, and the demolition crew arrive.
He brought his designer in this morning and decided that instead of just putting a picture window in, they're going to knock the wall down.
Make it one big great room.
It's a leap of faith, but Vicky leaves everything in Todd's hands.
It's just scary when people start knocking down walls in your house and everything. Oh, it's not too bad. It's like half the wall's been taken down and there's no carpet on the stairs. I thought this whole... Dad's going. Dad's going.
Bye. See you on Friday.
With Chris gone during the week, Vicky and the boys are living on their own in the basement during the extensive remodel of their home.
Just the inconvenience of being in the basement. When we go to bed, it's kind of cramped down there, and the boys are kind of getting on each other's nerves.
What's most unsettling for Devon is that his clubhouse is the demolition crew's next project.
You're not destroying my clubhouse.
Oh, I think we're going to have to, I'm afraid.
Vicky is glad when the weekend brings Chris home. He can deal with the clubhouse. It doesn't take much convincing for demolition man Devon to get into the swing of things.
Will you ever forgive me?
You got a new one.
And if living in the basement wasn't bad enough already, Devon broke his leg.
not pleasant.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too good. I just want to be home with us.
Yeah, I'll be home soon.
You see that?
It's the weekend, but with only 12 days to complete the remodel, family time is overrun with contractors and painters.
Today we've got our framer in there, and we got our garage started yesterday as well, so moving right along.
I'm curious as to why they've taken the ceiling out.
It's structurally sound.
Well, as long as it gets put back together all nice and pretty.
She's an incredibly strong woman. I mean, she really is. Just bringing up 3 boys is a job. To bring them up while all this is going on, keep it all together, keep everything flowing, you know, just brilliant.
Spring arrives right on schedule. And Todd's remodel?
It doesn't look like it's going to come together, but if Todd says it's going to be done, then I have to trust him. That's his business.
Putting their faith in Todd, they list at $385,000 and schedule an open house in 7 days.
We're under the gun, and boy, these things just don't wrap up as fast as you'd like.
The house is a construction zone, and staging is just a lofty idea at this point. Lynn is forced to cancel the open house.
If somebody was working for me, I would be calling them saying, like, you know, you said you'd be here at 9 o'clock, it's now 20 past 9, where are you? But it's Todd's job to get his people in and get them working.
Annoyed with the delay, Vicky's got a solution to ease the strain.
We're going to go off to see Chris for 10 days as the boys are on spring break to get away from all this stress and mess and everything.
That picture needs to go on that wall. This picture needs to go on that wall. Let's put the raised car beds side by side with that little table in the middle.
I think the goal for this house is to keep it pretty family oriented. If we went through and did this whole remodel and then didn't stage it, chances are it would sit there for a little bit longer.
I thought I'd pop over and see how you guys were doing.
We're getting there, slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
This rug totally does not go in this room. I think it's too dark upstairs.
Yeah, well, I gotta tell you, I felt a little uncomfortable to have you kind of whiz through the front door and start critiquing things right away when you've been here for about 30 seconds.
Well, Todd, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Lynn makes herself scarce, but the following day returns with her own stager, Holly.
She's just going to kind of give us some ideas just to tweak things.
It's not so much about decorating, it's about psychology. These are great. They're a nice little touch, but in terms of how they're positioned, let's put them together, not have them separated out so that your eye's darting all over the room and has no place to rest. When you hang a mirror, you always want to think about what it's reflecting. If it just reflects a wall, it's not doing anything for you.
Now, to me, that standing lamp is totally wrong.
It's definitely too modern and too simple. The staging is stealing a little bit of focus from all of the remodeling work that they did.
We've done 85 houses, and we've done them all this way. And they've all sold in record time. So we know it works.
I think Todd does incredible work as far as the construction of the house is concerned. And I became concerned with the staging because I didn't like it.
I think that was more of an exercise for Lynn and her stager to feel like they were doing something.
After a 4-month overhaul, Lynn has high hopes for today's open house.
The first official open house, and we're excited. It's gorgeous.
With everything to Lynn's liking, the home is finally ready for show. The linoleum floor is replaced with porcelain tiles, but it's the new granite countertops that give this kitchen the modern edge it needs. Upstairs, they sacrificed a bedroom to gain a master ensuite.
That's a big bedroom here.
And with the family still away in Texas, today's visitors are the first to see the transformation.
Very updated, great color scheme throughout. The bedrooms are fantastic size.
Before the remodel, the home could only accommodate 1 car. But now, where Devon's clubhouse once sat, there's an additional 2-car garage.
I would have chosen not to put quite as much money into it personally.
It's a lot higher priced than all the other houses we looked at. I like the kitchen and that little study area.
The price is a little too high considering the little negative things that we saw.
New fixtures, we did tile, we did granite countertops.
The home is finally ready for show, but some visitors find the $385,000 price tag a little steep.
I would have chosen not to put quite as much money into it personally.
The family is just back from their trip to Texas, anxious to see the transformation.
No place like home.
Ooh, okay. It's all brand new. Until it's sold, I don't want to be anywhere near this. It's not my stuff. I don't think Todd realised how long it was going to actually take to finish everything. I just want my house back now.
It just doesn't feel like home.
Yeah, we're the tenants that live in the basement.
Dad's home for the weekend, but there's still work to do. It's their second open house, and Chris is shocked at the number of odd jobs Todd still has to do.
We'll shoot for Thursday, Friday, finishing all those other items.
I'm disappointed that some of the obvious stuff hasn't been finished. Things like door handles on bathroom cabinets.
Chris draws up a punch list of 48 jobs for Todd to do, but they'll have to wait until after the open house, which today is hosted by Lynn's assistant, Ryan.
Bill, what's your opinion on the price? Personally, I probably think it's a little high. Okay. Yeah.
Todd hopes today's visitors prove this agent wrong.
Oh my word.
The pictures of what the kitchen used to look like.
That is gorgeous.
The upgrades are great. It's a little bit higher than what I wanted.
I would have looked at using space that's more efficient and more user-friendly.
Give you more detailed information.
It seems a little bit high for the current market.
It's only at the end of the day that some interested visitors finally show up.
We have to go back and hem and haw a little bit, but I think we'll probably make an offer. Our big problem is we have a house and we haven't put it on the market yet. We're getting ours ready to sell.
Hey, you guys.
Sold it?
You need to sell a house to buy this property?
It's all talk until you see an offer, isn't it? Fingers crossed, it may just be the one.
I did. Yeah, everybody's here.
Hey, Chris.
After a mere 7 days on the market, there's an offer on the table.
They offered $380 and they wanted $6,000 in closing costs. What would you like to do?
I would go for split the difference.
Yeah.
They counter back at $382,500, minus $3,000 in closing costs.
I'm excited that someone has put an offer on within a week. It was just 3% off the asking price. That's a pretty good offer.
It's been too easy. There's got to be something that's got to upset the apple cart, as we say.
Just 24 hours later, Lynn calls with the final word from the buyers.
Vix, got some news for you. Lynn just called.
Yes.
Sold the house.
Yay.
The buyers agree to a $382,500 sale price and a June 1st move-in date.
Fits into their time schedule perfectly.
But the offer is conditional on a home inspection.
There are always things that can go wrong. You never know.
The tree's too close to the house. So you can see that chimney now. See how kind of rusty it is? Yeah. I'm here looking at the property for the buyer. My role is very critical. You never know what you might find in a new home or a used home, as in this case.
Trouble is, Chris and Vicky weren't aware the inspection was today.
The contractor, in all fairness, got surprised by the fact that we were doing the inspection today, and they are not done with their punch list.
The inspector's report addresses over 40 minor items.
There's some incredible things here, you know. Power wash house.
I mean, what do they want us to do? You know, blooming manicure the lawn as well?
A lot of those are already done, or have been done this weekend.
Okay.
Todd's crew takes care of the list on the inspector's report, and the house is sold for $382,500.
Mission accomplished.
Well done.
Let's go celebrate.
Woo!
Todd and the home sellers split just under $70,000 between them.
I think we were very fortunate in today's market to got the house shifted as we did. It was a bit of a gamble, but it's definitely paid off for sure.
It certainly had its challenges in that we've just never done a remodel where the homeowners lived through it.
We're out when we needed to get out. with the money that we're trying to achieve.
Good job.
What should we do next?
Sleep.
It's kind of hitting home now. I'm actually, you know, moving out of state and these are our friends.
My house.
Bye-bye.